So hi guys, today it's not unboxing, but I'll try to make a more sensible kind of video. I try to save a cactus, which is really a euphorbia. By the way, this is my fish hook. I repotted it the other day and involves a lot of explicit words. So I'm like putting it up here away from the humans, beside the dikya, which is also like there. I'll put it ibabaw sa coral, so it's gonna be away from humans. I'll try to make a video of me trying to save plants and also trying to air layer. So 3 plants. I don't know if I could like take a video of all the 3. So the first one is, so this is the first plant. I'm going to save this because it's like rotting. This is my very first cactus, which is actually a euphorbia. And when I got this, I didn't know that it's actually a cactus. I treated it like a normal houseplant. So I got this this is like one of my very first plants that I got when I started to become a plantita. So now, and I treated it like a normal houseplant, and then until a friend pointed it out that it's already too etiolated, meaning it needs sun. So I put it like ibabaw sa coral with the full sunlight, and I guess with the erratic rain and shine and rain weather lately, it kind of causes this. I feel like not really, just like letting it be, but I'm scared that the rot might go up and will affect the rest of the plant. Oh my god. Now this is one of the plants that I'm like really emotionally attached. So I really need to save this. So the second plant I'll try to work on this afternoon is my Syngonium. I don't know the species, the name. Let's just call it Syngonium sp. So I'll try to repot this. This is, I don't know. I've repotted this, move it here and there, but I think it's actually like okay now here. But yeah, I'll just try to give it more attention because I'm trying to like cut also to give to a friend. The third plant I'm gonna work on this afternoon is this Anthurium blah 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 blah. Okay, when I got this, I didn't know that's an Anthurium. I just like thought of it as a Schefflera, like, you know, I mean, I love plants that, you know, have this kind of leaf because, like, you know, 5 fingers. Maybe because of the thought that it's a lucky plant. They say when plants, like, you know, subdivide, like it's a yin and yang sort of chervalo. So when I bought this, I thought it's a Schefflera or something like that. And then later on, I learned that it's actually an Anthurium, and I got scared because I'm scared of Anthurium. So that's my Anthurium, like it's dead there. So this Anthurium has been here like forever. I never. Oh yeah, I placed it in another area before, but when I learned that it's Anthurium, I put it in the ICU area like forever, and I never move it, touch it, and do anything about this because I'm scared of Anthurium. So I'll try to air layer it here because the moss, how do you call that, the sphagnum moss I ordered through Shopee has arrived. Well, anyway, I'll talk about more about this later. Okay, I wanna just like hug this before I cut this off, before I chop this off and air dry it. According to friends, I should cut it off, air dry it first, and then this time I'll I'll use a cactus soil mix to make it right. Okay, so as I've said, this is like my first cactus, but this is actually a euphorbia, and it's etiolated because I used to put this under the shade until a friend pointed it out to me that, hey Rose, it's so etiolated, you need to like put it under the sun. And so when I put it under the sun, it's like super boost grow, and it's just so so love this plant. It's one of the plants that people are like, oh, wanted to have some of this, but I was like, no, you can't have this. You can have all the potos around the house, but not this. Please, no, don't touch this. So I uprooted it. It's actually have, I think, a healthy roots, except that, yeah, it's really rotting. It's really a rot. So yeah, I need to cut them off, let it dry for like before potting this again. Aww. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sorry. I think, you know, if a cactus is a euphorbia, if it releases this like milky kind of sap. Okay, so I'm putting it some cinnamon. I'm just gonna do whatever the other people are doing to save me. Oh, should I like cut this more off? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've made 5 cuttings, and also this little one. So after this, I'll just let it rest. Maybe after 2 days, I'm gonna pot this up in a cactus soil mix. So the next plant I will try to is my Syngonium. I don't know the name. Syngonium ethereal visualja. So it looks like a kamote. This is like, you know, there was a time that I was hooked with Syngonium, and this is like my very wishlist plant. And then when I finally got this, I got this from Cebu Mixed Houseplants, Katrina Igok. And so I was excited and all, but then, you know, Syngonium is like a very pretty easy to care for plants, like a very perfect beginner's plant. I sound like a YouTuber, plant YouTuber. But when I got this, so I kind of just like treat it like how I treated the other Syngoniums, just like put it in one corner and then they will just do their own thing. But this one, I put it in one corner and then it's kind of just like looks sad. Then I move it to another place, and then repot it, and then I don't know, it just like not that happy. Okay. First thing, we have to remove this. Oh, is this dead, or this is like, yeah, I have so many of this, I'm like used to it. So I will chop them off and then repot this. This is not my expertise, but I think I'll try to cut them on the parts that has like aerial roots, so easier to like root them. And on this part, because it has aerial roots, okay, here I'm trying to use my friend's soil mix, soybeans, shook. This has really been my go-to if I want to like rescue a plant, a dying plant. He calls it B7 because it has like 7 components, and I think 20% it's just 20% that is soil or garden soil, and the rest is a mix of vermicompost, rice, how do you call it, carbonized rice hull, etc, etc. And then somehow it works on my dying plants, so I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna turbo boost this Syngonium. Like, please, I want to make this work right now because, well, it's my favorite. It looks like pothos. Someone called it, this is pothos. This is not pothos, this is Syngonium. I'm not gonna water propagate it because I've tried one time water propagating it and it's just, I don't know, maybe I done it wrongly, but it did not work. Let me make this work. So guys, it's getting dark, so I don't think I can do the third plant right now, the Anthurium. And also I'm actually on the fence of doing an, how do you call that, air grafting, air layering of it, because this is his aerial roots. It's actually gahi, so it's just, I'm not sure how to air layer it without like how do you call this, maputol siya. Yeah, this is one of the fun parts of this Anthurium, is his roots. It's like, its roots sometimes, if you, does not look like roots. Yeah, there, like Saduko. It's like as it grows bigger, its leaf also becomes wider compared to the leaf down here to the leaf here, right? So can you imagine how this will be so wide as it grows bigger or as it matures? Yes, sorry, my plants are like so buttered. So I'm not moving this away from here because I think it's so happy here. It's been like, this is like the third time it blooms. How do you call the flower? Fluorescence. So guys, it's now 2 days after I chopped off the cactus and then I have it air dried. So ngayon aking ipat siya ngayon because it's already dried. Oh yeah, tapos na akong i-air dry. So my very poor attempt at air layering, grafting the, yeah, it's still basa, so I'm not gonna water this. Yeah, can you see, this is his aerial root, so I don't know if this helps. So ngayon I'll just do a quick potting of the air dried, this one, cactus, my euphorbia. So I'll try to make my own, I'll make my own mix. So I actually have carbonized rice hull, care of our neighbor who is selling cactus also, and then I have pumice, and then I have the Soybits B7 soil mix. I'll try to very loose because I think that's the reason na nag-rot siya last time, because it was garden soil. I have my soil mix. My worry is that this cactus or this euphorbia was used to garden soil. So ang worry ko ngayon is that hindi siya mag-rot, but then I wonder if it would adjust to the parang medyo soilless na kind of, hindi naman soilless but very little soil. You see, the problem with soilless, the soil is so loose, it's so hard, like yung pag-hold ng tanim, so you end up like I end up like putting a lot of soil, or maybe I should just cut this off, no? Okay, finally I think napatindog ko na sila. So yeah, that's why pala, like, it's one of the things na I'm on the fence with succulents, even with cactus, is you have to deal with parang the soil mix. I think it's really one of the reasons na parang I'm still not in the mood, kasi you need to prepare the soil mix and also the pots, because as much as possible I want it to be clay pot kasi I'm scared of yung root rot. So I want it to be as much as possible as clay pot. And the thing right now, ang hirap maghanap ng clay pot. So anyway guys, that's it because it's ngit-ngit. Bye!